Welcome back to Let's Play Kerbal Space Program, everybody. So I remembered a little bit about how rockets work. And I'm hoping the system is a little better. I did a test flight which was completely stupid, insane, but I almost kinda got to the moon, almost. Because I'm trying to think about what else I could add except... where's the button that lets me pan the camera? Because we're in an angle now, which makes it very difficult to judge things. Okay, take the fins. What if we just... did this again? Like another set of boosters exactly like this. And even put them in the same general play. Oof. The angle on that is oofy. But I've been looking up stuff and trying to figure out what to do. I haven't had the best of luck. Actually, I have learned some things, and I did some basic work that I should have done long before this. So this design is purely speculative in nature. Jesus. Oh man, it's not even it's not even kind of symmetrical. Okay, full disclosure, I am expecting this to explode immediately. Like there's not even... it's not even really in doubt. But let's add stuff to this, and we can remove it later, obviously. Since there's no pilot, I don't even have to have the guilt of killing pilots on my conscience. No, this should be... oh, Jesus. Oh, god damn it. I want them kinda set up the same altitude as the other ones. This whole thing might be a bad idea. Actually, as a matter of fact, we're gonna go in the definitely bad idea category on this one. Okay, and we'll give it space tape here to here, just to, I don't know, help. Jesus. Okay, so the plan is... these boosters fire first, followed by those stack decouplers, and then I don't know if this will get off the ground, like, at all. We'll see. I've learned a little bit about how space works. Oh god, that's a little wobbly. I may come to regret everything I've ever done if this thing will even get off the ground. Okay, it will just about get off the ground. I know it's loud as hell. We're doing our own impromptu gravity turn, everybody. No, it's really loud. There's a lot of boosters firing. Do bear with us. Oh, so much thruster fuel loss. Just keeping it remotely stable. Let's ease up on the throttle. Don't want the goddamn thing to explode. Direction we want to turn the damn thing. Clear away those boosters. Thrusters will stop our rotation at the cost of most of our fuel, but at this point... Okay, let's not push the mainsail much more than we feel we have to on this one. We're rotating. The apoapsis is going up, though. Let's get her nice and wide out. Alright, cutting thrust. Okay, we're still having to burn like mad to sustain our own, or are we? Let's save that last little bit of fuel. Let's extend those panels, gentlemen. And the comms antenna. Let's put it up. Aw, yeah. Okay, now we need a plan. And my plan is, we're gonna set the moon as the target. We're still just about... where we kinda need to be. So, let's turn off SAS and begin tilting her slightly. If that can be managed. Okay, I can't turn the thing without... this. I suspect that's because it's big. Okay, okay. Stabilizer. Okay, please preserve the last little bit of our fuel. And if we begin burning like this, we might get something done. We'll see. We'll see if we get anything done, yeah? All we're trying to do is put a satellite in orbit, or we could crash into the moon. Honestly, if we get there, that's a complete victory for us. You will see the debris from our Challenger project. We'll continue to fall to Kerbin for the next hour or so. And that debris was interesting. But we've managed to keep things stable and on track more or less. So I'm hoping, with a little luck... Let's use the last little bit of this fuel just so we can... Oh, shit! I forgot that the mainsail was unstable as fuck. Well, the command system is still online. Damn it. I just have this full throttle mentality. That's not a metaphor for anything. Okay, we know this thing can do it. It is rather loud, and it's rather rough getting off of the goddamn ground. Yes, it's loud. Okay, now what happened to make that so much worse? Also, we should probably go to the vehicle assembly building. What we could even do is use a launch stability enhancer and some fins and stuff like that. The fins did seem to help last time. At least a little bit. Okay, so let's try some winglets. That'll give it some control surfaces. It's not the best setup. It's really not. Oh, things were looking so good, and then the goddamn mainsail. I swear to... I hate the big engine because it gives me enough rope to hang myself, pretty much. That's sort of the issue. Okay, here's hoping this is a little better. Let's set our target before we launch. Target is the moon. That's where we're headed, boys. And we got kind of lucky. The moon is almost literally overhead. So our stages are configured pretty much how we want them. So, lift off. Okay, we're expending massive amounts of thruster fuel. But with the combination of the winglets, we'll keep her more or less stable while we ascend on our first thing of boosters, which the extra weight, but I mean, this is all, it's getting us higher before we have to use the boosters, and when we use the boosters, they'll be more effective because we're higher, you know what I'm saying? Okay, prepare to clear away. Wait until they're out of fuel. Clear away, second stage boosters. Okay, she's going. SAS is having extra run on this. Keep the mainsail at half throttle. Because look, each of these solid fuel boosters are giving 300. The mainsail's giving like almost 1,000 at half throttle, so it's really, if I hate the engine, it's because it's too good. I know at this range we can't see anything, but at least you can hear me a little bit better, you know? Okay, we're doing wonky things here. The targeting system is wonking out, but we're more or less doing it. Okay, prepare to clear away boosters. Clear away the boosters. We're now on the mainsail. Okay, just control the motion. Reset SAS. Okay, reset everything. We're still ascending. I'm just gonna use this damn thing up and then clear it away because freaking... I'm gonna use the sorta dumb method of getting up there. I just want this mainsail gone. Freaking... Thing is, if I throttle up, it'll destroy the entire... Look at the wobble. Look at the fucking wobble. I am amazed the thing doesn't break up. As soon as we clear this away, we should be good for that. Nice view. Okay, we're clear away. Clear away. Come on, keep the nose up. Just keep the nose up and we'll be cool. And we will proceed at half throttle. Our debris will fall safely back to Kerbin. May as well deploy the solar panels now. This thing's pretty much headed to the moon, and if this works, then I'll know I have a rough grasp of how this godforsaken stuff works. We're almost out of thruster fuel. I don't think we'll need it at this point. Okay, we just extend this out to 11.4. There we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, I killed the throttle. The target position at the closest approach is there. Okay, we bring up the NAV-ball so that we can continue to control the craft. Okay. Closest approach. Okay, the targeting system is helping me a lot more than the maneuver planning at this point, honestly. See, because we're not planning to actually hit it, that gives us a little leeway with that angle, which is good, because the angle confuses the hell out of me. Okay, now this isn't actually an orbit, but we're going to wait to widen the orbit until we're about here, where we can get some fuel efficiency. Look at that. We still got the transit stage, I suppose. And basically, we're just gonna go. Oh, and extending the communications antenna, because it's cool. By the way, that serves no practical function as of yet. It's just because it's cool. And we have a tiny bit of monopropellant, which is all we need out here, in case I manage to put her into a head spin or something. I don't know. Actually, as a matter of fact, let's turn ourselves towards... Okay, out here we should be able to nudge it. I'm not sure why the thing won't accept my nudging. Oh, I think it's accepted the nudging. It's just hard to move because of stuff. It's moving in the right direction though. That's the target thing, the purple. As I understand it, and I really, really don't. That's fine, that's fine. I apologize for the last part where I was literally, like, I hadn't played the game before, and... Honestly, I really hadn't. I don't understand anything, or everything. Okay, there we go. Please lock it into that position. If we had a pilot, we could go EVA and all that stuff. As it is, I just want this thing to keep it on a stable heading. Don't want to look too much directly at the sun, but... Space. And there's the moon. Now, we're not gonna get there this time, but that's not the plan. The plan is to ride this all the way out here. Which will take a couple hours while our debris continues to rain down on the planet, hopefully not hitting any population centers. Okay, the target's position at our closest approach will be here, but the thing is, you may have grasped my plan already. This orbit kinda... I don't know what I did, but it sucks. Is there anything I can do to make this not suck? We can do fine adjusting though. If we do fine adjusting out here, it'll save us on fuel. So, what we're going to do is we're going to allow time to pass. We're going to allow Kerbin to fall away from our craft. I'm going to enjoy the trip. The steady journey outwards. Yeah, see, the mun will be here when we're here. That's basically what it's saying. Now, what I want to try doing... I don't have control because we're under time warp. Stop it. Take off SAS. Tilt it in this direction. And it is tilting, it's just there's a fair bit of mass left, a fair bit of mass and fuel left. So it takes a bit, but it is accepting my tilt. You see the movement? It's accepting my tilt. What if... I mean, I know a little bit, but I still kind of want to experiment at this point. So as soon as the thing tips over, without using monopropellant, because we're pretty much out, I might add a second tank of monopropellant to this thing, honestly. Apparently I could use it. We're pretty far out. Where the hell is Kerbin? There it is. We're pretty far out. We're gonna come back though. Okay, lock that in. If I were to begin burning at this point, what would that do to... It would bring us closer, it would bring us closer, and it would bring us closer, and it would bring us closer, and it would unfuck the orbit. It would get us in orbit of the planet. I think. See, we're barely letting on the throttle, but obviously out here it's having a massive effect. Now, using the targeting system to guide us, we're getting closer to the target. We're not really getting in orbit. We'll need to watch that. But look at what it's doing. Look at how it's evening out the orbit by doing that. Look at how it's bringing this closer and closer. I mean, out here, we're not getting maximum fuel efficiency. So we're gonna let some time pass. Bit of time, bit of time. Everything we've ever done so far is this. And I could zoom out to the universe and give a proper perspective on this. Okay. Slow down the time warp. Tilt the craft a little bit. Using the NAV-ball. It's still very, very unwieldy. We're gonna correct again. This might be enough to get us to the moon, everybody. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't know what I'm doing. I'd like to emphasize that. But if this works, then we'll be kind of in business. We just keep adjusting for the target waypoint. And then we see what that does to us. Okay, we're there. Yeah. Okay, stabilizer out. Try burn now. Look at the widening. Oh. What's going on? We're gonna hit Minmus? No fucking way. No fucking way. Okay. We're gonna hit Minmus? Look at that. Minmus being, of course, the other moon of Kerbin, the one with almost zero freaking gravity. We're gonna fucking hit Minmus, not the moon. God, at this point, it'd almost be easier to go for Minmus. See, it's not sure, because it's kind of... We'll encounter Minmus, and then we'll kind of get away from it. Minmus will be close, though. We will pass so close by Minmus. We kind of have to make a decision now about what we want to do. In terms of if we want to go for the Mun instead. What we need to do at this point is... We need to establish orbit. We don't have all the fuel in the world to play with here, but... let's go to Time Warp. And get this beastie turned around, because I think what we need to do is turn her around. There we go, she's turning, but she's unwieldy, that's the point. That's rather the point. I think it's hilarious that we're going to pass so much by I almost want to seize the moment and just go for Minmus. That's hilarious. That's because they're lined up. That's not me. That's not me doing anything skillful. Alright. That burning gets us closer and closer, though, interestingly enough. Gotta watch that rotation. Wait, we're going the wrong way. There we go. I am actually manipulating the controls at this point. Okay, now... Now, I may mess everything up, but that's interesting. That's really interesting, honestly. Okay. Let's try this. Let's get a Kerbin orbit going before we focus on any of that other stuff. Yeah, okay, that's actually what we need to do, yes. We need to bring it back. We need to bring it back. We need it at 11.4. That's close enough to get grabbed, I'd say, I hope. Now see, the rotation is easy to do. In fact, it's rather too easy. Let's turn around, and the thing is, we want to widen the other side of this, kinda. Alright, this is thrilling stuff. Trust me, guys. I know this is thrilling stuff. I know this is riveting. Okay, we need to bring everything into alignment. Oh no, that's not alignment. It's rather the opposite of what alignment looks like. Newtonian physics, man. Newton will kick your ass if you're not careful. What we need... Okay, any maneuver we pull will affect things on the other side. So what I want to do right now is just get us into orbit of Kerbin. That's pretty much the goal at this point. Because we will go there. But the thing is, at present, the ship will just crash back into the planet. Now my question is, if I start burning now, is this like the node to intercept it like now? Because I want to set something up that's a little more tricksy. Now see, it's, like I said, it's not perfect. If we were going in for a landing, well frankly I just do fine adjustments on the trip and like on the way there, but that's where I want to be, actually. The question is, if I start burning now, that affects that. But does my other side change? Because let's see, let's speed up time a bit. Let's do the time warp again. Okay, now that we're out here in holy shit territory, okay, doing that does that. Let's get her turned around. Again. See, if you had someone who knew what he was doing, this would be interesting. But look, we're here. This platform can get a satellite into Moon orbit. Hell, it can get it to Minmus. I might do that before sending someone to the Moon, although the angle is slightly off, and it hurts my brain to even try and like do stuff with that. Now, let's put on the stability. There we go, we're widening it.